this year thing that we've seen Cody Travis more willing to swap and not just pick that Barraza, or if the swaps don't work, then go back to the Barraza.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I think a lot of it is based on how this game one's going to go, and we are on small Brawlhaven for game one of Cody Travis versus Stingray. Stingray stuck with the Shovel Knight, so he's going to have quite a bit of strength here, and of course these jumping nairs, similar to how he was playing the Surrey nairs, is just stack up and put out the 360.
Ooh, gets the double. The recovery doesn't quite KO off the top. Cody is still in orange, but you see the beginning of this. Cody's finding blasters damage and found unarmed damage, but he didn't find a lot of axe damage. And that's exactly what I was talking about. I don't know how his axe is fitting into the meta here. And if you're playing strong blasters, then maybe Barraza is the pick, but also you could play someone else and not have that axe that's kind of holding you back, at least speed-wise. Going back to the axe here, maybe trying to find the stray Sayer for the KO option, maybe get a recovery if Stingray's floating. There's the recovery coming out, trying to punish that. GC Neutral Light, not going to be the KO option yet. They're now even in damage. Yo, that's a big one, trying to get back to the stage. The D-Light not going to KO off the top, even on small Brawlhaven.
Yeah, that is that's going to do it for Stingray, though. The stomp into the side air, and Stingray going to get the first stock off of Cody Travis. Cody Travis will have the blasters. We've seen him get knockouts with the down sig and the D-Light into the recovery, but he needs to be on the ground to get either of those. There's the recovery to punish that with side sig.
So that was Stingray. He was staying in the middle of the stage. You would see him move a little bit to the right, maybe to the right third of the stage, throw out a move, then go back to the center. Cody just kind of waited over there, and Stingray pushed into him, allowing Cody to find that move, found that recovery right over on the corner for the KO option. Now Cody's the one in the middle of the stage. Stingray staying over there, goes for the neutral signature to catch Cody recovering high, ended up getting through him closer to the middle of the stage from where that hitbox was.
A nice D-Light into the Nair from Cody Travis. Switches to a different set of blasters. Oh, another side air, and Stingray's going to have this stock, though.
Dude, that hammer skin is so sick, that cauldron.
Yeah.
It's bubbling over with a little bit of blue juice in there. I wonder what that is.
You know, I'll let your mind make up whatever juice is coming out of that cauldron, but a falling Nair almost gets the stock off of Cody Travis, and Stingray, he's just throwing out aerials. Didn't go for any risky signatures. We saw him throwing out the signatures earlier, and Cody Travis was not getting caught by it, so Stingray's like, all right, I don't have to. These Nairs and Sayers are going to do it for me.
Nice two-hit there. You've seen Stingray back up. Maybe trying to make Cody a little bit impatient here before Stingray chooses to go in with a nice 3-hit once Cody's mental is a little bit ruined here. There's a neutral light from the middle of the stage. Not even a weapon toss. Goes for the ground pound. Hits the top side of it, so it's not going to spike straight down. Stingray with a solid lead here, building up more damage onto Cody. Still not dead yet. Cody's in the orange. The dodge came out to get through that blaster's weapon toss. Cody staying on the stage. Is he going to go with a dash jump ground pound? Oh! It's a GC side sig for Stingray to get back on the stage. Not going to be the KO option yet, but this game could be winding down very soon. Cody does find the response KO, swaps over to this axe. There is a weapon spot coming in. Stingray grabbing that one right out of midair.
Stingray with the recovery, gonna take game number 1 off of Cody Travis, and I am half expecting this swap. The blasters look good, but like you said, the axe was not 100% there, and so now we're seeing the Lara Croft come out from Cody Travis.
Feeling the blasters from the Barraza, then maybe trying to incorporate that bow into it, use that downlight to give him huge range that he can use against Stingray's spear.
Plus, like we were saying with the previous sets with Meg D and Phazon, is that there's kind of these common string routes that you can go with the bow to go into those signatures, which on small Brawlhaven will work very, very well if Stingray is not paying attention to the way he's dodging.
Cody waited after hitting that first side air instead of going for a read or any other option. Wanted to see how Stingray was going to move out of that. Dude, Cody's orange. Oh my gosh. Stingray's hammer. It adds it up so quickly, like it's almost devious how quickly.
He makes it look so simple. He just hits a Sayer, waits a little bit, hits another Sayer, stomps Sayer, just like Sayer's his way to victory. Stomp Sayer, Stingray with a big lead over Cody Travis, and he's going to hold on to the spear, but likely waiting for the spawn. Nope, won't go for the denial.
Oh, again, dude. He's hit multiple double D-lights on Cody so far today. There goes the side signature. Cody not able to punish it. Already kind of had that down air queued up when that side sig came out against the D-Light recovery. Gonna be the KO off the top. You saw him turn red towards the end of that with the final, either the second to last hit or the final hit was what turned him red. Got the KO on a small Brawlhaven.
Yeah, this is, again, one of the smallest maps in the game, so those will knock out a little bit earlier. But a downlight side air, another one of those, and Cody is going to be gone. Gets onto the stage, but a downlight side air, and Cody Travis has one stock left in game number 2.
Stingray's hammer is just like a really good pasta dish that has like 3 ingredients, but it's just really good and it's very effective, and it goes in your tummy and you're like, yeah, that was a sweet meal. I would love to have that meal again.
Just bringing out the most from each of those ingredients, getting all the starch from the pasta, mixing it with the Parmesan. But Cody Travis has hope because he still has a stock. Misses the down air, but Stingray with the recovery almost connects. Down sig, odd option there from Stingray, and Cody Travis.
It was a cheeky one, though.
Just a little punish.
It was cheeky, and he's super in the lead here. Saw that recovery. That side air is going to be the move that is going to give Stingray yet another victory. He's now up 2-0 against Cody Travis.
No,
dude,
his
Cody's
mental's
done.
gone.
Cody's so
his
done.
mental's gone. Cody Travis just went in with random for game number 3. Cody Travis is gone. That's a 3-0 and a handshake. Stingray with the Shovel Knight it did too much to Cody Travis. It had too much control. It was too good of a pasta dish.
This is just very tough to see because you saw Cody in an amazing set take it all the way to game 5 and get the victory over Boomy. That was so much fun to watch, and then all of a sudden he runs into the brick wall of Santee, and then now there's a possibility of him getting back-to-back 0-3 here against Stingray. This very simple hammer, but hold on, is random paying off for Cody Travis here? The Sayers left, all the way to the right, all the way to the left, just like true Lucian play back in 2017 where you build up 10 billion damage and hope that your Sayer will eventually KO.
But he still needs to get the KO. That's the problem here. Cody Travis did a great job adding up all this damage, and a falling side air will do it, and he's going to stick with the hammer here. Maybe going to say, all right, well, since I'm given the opportunity, I'll take a page out of your book and go for the stomp side air plays.
You saw him back-to-back stomps. One from Stingray, one from Cody. No. Stingray going to even this up very quickly, though. Dude, I don't know how he's doing this much damage with the hammer. Now, with this pick, he is going to have a lot of strength on it, but still.
He's in strength stance.
Yeah,
he's in strength stance, so he's
it feels
hard.
like it's Taros.
Yeah. I mean, I think it goes up to 8 when he puts in the strength stance. So it basically is Taros, and he's hitting so incredibly hard with this Shovel Knight. He's got the comfort of the spear, but Cody Travis has his blasters right now. He's gonna switch to the hammer.
Just a sidelight, doesn't go for anything immediately after that, expecting Stingray to then dip down over onto the wall. Exclamation point's coming out, dash in, neutral signature, not quite enough to KO.
Went for the D-Sig, lots of coverage on it. D-Light in the recovery, Cody Travis with the lead. There's the stick to the blasters, add up all this damage, and if you really want, go to the hammer for the knockout potential, but he's got to avoid the stomp siders from Stingray. They've just been too oppressive.
When's the last time you saw like a random this deep in bracket on somebody that seemed completely broken, and then now it works? This is such a strange occurrence.
Yeah, this is usually when someone goes random, it's like it's over. It's GG's. Their mental's gone. But Cody, maybe this is what he needed. This is that digestif, I think, that palate cleanser. But again, the Sayer, the weapon toss, and Stingray's back in this. There is one stock left for Cody Travis.
Has the potential to get a victory here, deny the 0-3, possibly fight his way back into this set. That neutral air, ooh, he's in the yellow now. That damage is coming out from Stingray. That simple, clean hammer play that's been working so far from him. This is super tense.
He's in trouble here. Cody knows if he gets caught one more time, he is out of here. He's been disarmed. Falling Nair doesn't chase dodge for the weapon pickup. There's the side light, which will give him the weapon pickup. But a stomp Sayer, and Cody has to take the longest trek of his life. Stingray closes it out 3-0. 3 O's throughout the entirety of the losers top 8. Stingray and Meg D are going to be in the losers semifinal.
That is a tough sight to see for all the Cody fans out there, but the Stingray fans rejoicing, looking at the lower side of this bracket, seeing the momentum that Stingray has, going 3-0 over Kosalix, now 3-0 over Cody Travis, a player that a lot of people put in their top threes, but now a crazy thing that we're seeing is loser semifinals is going to be Meg D versus Stingray. I would not have seen that coming, Duke.
I'm gonna keep it real. Literally, no one expected this. 0%.